The origin of GROW model coaching.
Grow up leadership.
The term coaching gets used a lot when it comes to managing employees, but it's often misused for feedback, or people use the term as an alternative to make feedback sound nice. Coaching is not feedback. Coaching is helping the coachee to discover their path forward. There's a common model for coaching that is widely accepted as the gold standard benchmark called the GROW model. GROW stands for goal, reality, options, and way forward or willing to do. The origin story of the GROW model is a bit obscure and muddy, as there are several folks involved in the conception and evolution. John Whitmore and Graham Alexander first published the term and discussed the process in the 1990s. However, the coaching practice was being used by tennis coach Alan Fine in the 1970s, along with Timothy Gallaway. Alan Fine referred to the form of coaching as inside-out coaching, while Timothy Gallaway called it the inner game. The basic concept from the tennis coaches was that they often found simply telling a player what to do didn't always stick, in comparison to helping the player uncover the steps to be successful. I'm not sure how accurate this story is, but this is my favorite to retell as it illustrates the concept well. So Alan Fine was coaching a young, talented student who was, in all honesty, already beyond Alan's skill level. He was running out of things to teach the player and decided a different approach. So as they met, Alan was throwing the player tennis balls, and as the student was hitting them back, he asked, "What do you want to work on today?" The player shared his backhand. He proceeded to ask questions about what specifically he wants to work on with his backhand, what seems to be the problems and issues he's having, what does he do when it goes right. As the player hit the ball, they talked through the steps the player did to have a successful backhand hit. He said things like he keeps his elbow flat, twists his wrist at a certain angle, and follows through with a certain motion. The player now had his way forward. They continued to practice the specific technique over and over and over to ensure it stuck. And this was the genesis of the GROW model, as they determined the goal, what the player wants to achieve, the current reality, what the player's tried, what the challenges are and obstacles to reaching the goal, the options, what the player's ideas are to reach their goal, and out of those options, what is the player's way forward to that goal. The progression of these ideas included Whitmore, an auto racing super pro who later turned business coaching guru, who teamed up with Graham and Gallaway, along with others, to further develop these coaching ideas and rather astutely determine these practices are transferable to really anything, including the world of business and management. Although GROW model coaching is an old approach, as it's been in use for the last 30 years, it's clearly stood the test of time and is considered a principal requirement in management. It's actually an amazing communication tool for anyone and everyone to learn and practice. Yo, please check out these next videos on coaching to further enhance your coaching knowledge.